welcome to season 1, episode 61 of I hate napkin. Hello, folks. If you waddled your way through episode 60, where we hated God himself, or herself, or itself, themself, I'm so confused. Oh, we made it to the other side, and we never got struck by lightning. Hey, I'm your co-host, Eric. Coming to you from the armpit of the devil's asshole, Columbia, South Carolina. We're also joined by our other co-host, Garrett. No, we haven't been joined by him since 1973. That's okay. He's being plugged by aliens up the anus somewhere in the universe. We're also joined by our sound engineer. Oh, there he is, our sound engineer, Polly from Bali, joining us from Pad Thai, Thailand, with a bottle of Jameson. This episode, season 1, episode 61, sponsored by Uber Nights by Eric Bjorn. Go to Amazon and have a shot of Jameson while you do. Okay, we're also joined by our special guest Czar, our special guest Czar, Paul Lind of the Center Square, Carla from
her front porch. And get off my lawn.
Oh my God. Okay, folks, she's in Burnt Korn, Alabama, and she's in a mood today. And Carla, tell us a little bit about yourself. You recently retired.
I did. I was sick of everybody's shit, so I just decided I'd had enough.
So you were a janitor, I take it.
Something like that. My whole life has been a cleanup on aisle 5.
All right, folks, you've joined us for the Hate Napkin. This is a ridiculous show that only future archaeologists will appreciate. To know what life was like here and buttfuck 2022. Okay, so usually at the beginning of the show, if we've been inviting people to send us the things they hate at info@thehatenapkin.com. That's info@thehatenapkin.com. And let's reach deep into the anals of the mailbag and see what we got. What do we got there, Carla? Anybody send us any mail this week?
They did. This is a very interesting one where I'll just let it speak for itself. Dear Eric, Paul, and Carla, here's my contribution to hate. Mid-level managers who think they're being assholes to the peons will get them that top manager job. I once worked in a warehouse. I'm not lazy, unlike the pet workers that the mid-level manager will call Tony, because that was his actual name, Tony. I came in early. I would get everything ready to go so that when I clocked in, I'd be ready to work. Tony's lapdogs, however, were allowed to wander in 15 minutes late, take frequent smoke breaks, and do a whole lot of nothing while I worked my butt off. My dad used to call these people clock suckers. Can't count the times manager Tony would let them leave right at quitting time and then bark orders at me to get off my lazy butt, clean up the place. So I would, and clock out 30 to 45 minutes late nearly every day. The big manager called me into his office after 3 months of this and called me on the carpet wanting to know why I had so much overtime, which wasn't allowed without a manager's permission. I told him Tony ordered me to clean up all the warehouse workstations left by other people, and it took me 30 to 45 minutes a day when my workstation was spotless at quitting time. He called Tony into the office, who told Big Boss I was a gold breaker and a whiner who didn't follow his instructions, and I should have to stay on my own time to clean up my own mess. Big Boss told me absolutely no more overtime and to do exactly what I was told to by Tony, while Tony stood in the corner with a smug smile on his face. So I started gathering receipts. I started taking photos of my workstation at the beginning and end of every day. Same for my coworkers and the time I clocked in. Everything was time stamped. Tony started his usual crap, but now about an hour before quitting time with his pets sitting on stacks of pallets, he would order me to clean up all their workstations while they got to sit there and laugh at me. I got timestamp photos of them, their workstations, and I did as I was told. 3 weeks in, Tony decided I didn't clean up good enough and told me if I couldn't do my job right, I should just get the fuck out and go home. So I did. Just as I'm walking into the door of my house, my phone's ringing, and it's Big Boss demanding to know where the hell I was. Home? Why? Tony told me if I couldn't do my job right to get the fuck out and go home. We'll get back to work. Sir, I live 30 minutes away. By the time I get there, it'll be time to clock out, so it's really not worth it. Okay, then come see me when you get in the morning. We need to have a talk about your behavior. Okay. You better believe I showed up the next morning armed with all my timestamp receipts and photos, and I handed them over to Big Boss. He just looked up at me and said, you take specific orders from me from now on. Get to work. Okay. I could hear Big Boss paging Tony over the loudspeaker. It was the last time I ever spoke to him. He would just glare at me. 2 weeks later, Tony was gone, and I was named the new mid-level manager. Things changed, but I didn't have to be a jerk about it. I did weed out the dead weight and had the warehouse running like clockwork. 6 months later, I was accepted into a graduate program I'd been saving up to pay for and left to finish my education. I hate the Tonys of the world, but Pro Revenge is so sweet. Signed, Colin McKay, Los Angeles, California.
Say that again?
His name was Colin McKay from Los Angeles.
Colin McKay, we give you a THN Tony Award. That is spectacular, spectacular. Fuck every boss that ever was a dick. Oh my
Well,
God.
he did exactly as he was told. Tony told him to go home, so he did.
That is a Hall of Fame hate napkin epistolary phenomenon. Thank you so much. Oh my goodness. That definitely is a Tony. Tony. That reminds me of the time that I got the highest paid South Carolina government employee canned for in the exact same manner. They recruited, I worked for a university in South Carolina that should not be named. A university in South Carolina.
Like the University of South Carolina?
I wouldn't say that. She was the highest paid state employee in the entire state.
Oh my God.
And they recruited, they spent a year recruiting this person, and she was the biggest bitch cunt that ever lived. She was so goddamn mean, and I answered directly to her. Well, I filed a formal complaint. I did everything that our guest writer did, collected timestamped emails and signatures. A new special guest star, well, Jordyn. She's also stuck. And she's our first African-American guest. Yay! We have gone totally diverse here at the 8 Napkins. I spent all of my regular savings to get her to appear.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm happy to be here.
It's a podcast, and I've been pretending to be black for 60 episodes, and now you just ruined it.
Well, it's not just that; it's been a much heavier burden than that. He's been pretending to be black and Asian.
I mean, if anyone could pass for black or Asian, it would be him.
Oh, there you go.
I mean, I'm Asian from the waist down, and
What?
nothing.
All right, we just lost Jordyn. So back to our regular schedule. All right, so our co-host Garrett.
I figured if I was racist to a different culture, it would make me okay.
If you hang out with us long enough, you'll learn never to be shocked at anything we say.
I'm going to cackle at everything. I just have to let you know.
Do not be shocked. That's all I've got to say. For those on YouTube, head on over right now for those who are shocked moment. Okay. We were buried somewhere in the depths of episode 61, hating various things. And all of a sudden, we had a special guest join our special guest lineup. So, in fact, let's hand it over to Jordyn. We already had an amazing email from California on bosses that are fucking assholes. And we carried that on, but we cut here. So sound engineer Polly's going to make this a miracle. But we're going to just hand it over to Jordyn. What the hell do you hate?
What do I hate?
Yeah, what do you hate? Who do you hate? Sure, who do you hate? What do you hate? When do you hate?
I hate loud children's toys.
Ooh.
I don't know. I know that's bad, but I don't know how to be more real about my disdain for them. They're loud, they are obnoxious, they get in the way.
Children or the toys?
Do what?
You talking about children or the toys?
Being allowed
Both.
to
Both of them. But definitely the toys. I can deal with the child more than I can the toy. Because the child, you tell the child one thing and then they'll just be like, and, you know, pressing the
Exactly.
toy.
They're all over your ass. No.
Yeah. Would you like for me to present Exhibit A?
Yeah. If you have a show and tell, we would love to see your show and tell.
Okay, just a moment.
Yeah, I would love
In
to
the
see
meantime,
some.
look at my
I'd love to
beautiful
see some of your toys. I'd love to see some of your toys, and I'm not sure I would ever be able to find the right button to push, but I'm gonna enjoy the scenery here while we wait to see some of your toys.
Yeah, that actually would be pretty funny. Mommy, I found your toys.
Yeah,
That would be horrifying.
I'll bring those toys.
Exhibit A.
Ooh, this looks like a Porsche.
It's a Mustang, the classic, you know, blue Mustang.
Right.
But then you get the death buttons on top.
Oh my God. No.
Buttons of death.
The buttons of death.
So does it work now? Are you
I can only imagine at 2 a.m. in the middle of a deep sleep when child X wakes up and feels the need to get his Mustang revving. Yeah.
8 a.m. in the morning, he gets his Mustang revving.
Not good. Very, very bad. Definite on the hate napkin, which kind of actually. So are there any adult toys that are allowed that we should also be wary of?
I do have a blue toy actually, but I don't think it bothers me with its noise. It does not bother me.
Oh, well,
Mine doesn't bother me either, honey.
Yeah. I'm gonna, Polly and I are gonna go.
We both hate both. What I hate are adult toys because once again, middle-aged white men have been made marginalized and unneeded, and I'm sick of it.
Right, because they were born with their hands.
I was thinking of just letting Jordyn and Carla take the show from here. Bye. I'll see you all later. I can't wait to watch the loud adult.
It'll be better.
Of course it would be. Of course.
It would be very show.
What now? What'd you say?
I agree.
I think actually this is a marketing opportunity. We're sponsored now by THN Sound Making Dildos. THN Sound Making Dildos. I think that
they make one that moans for you.
Yeah, well, I think
they make the sound of child toys, so they think a kid's playing with toys, but it's really your dildo.
Yeah, well, I like the idea of the engine revving. You know, the kind of, because most men are totally insensitive and have no idea what's going on down there in the T-Mobile section of the lady parts. The bright neon pink loudspeaker vagina. We have no idea what's going on down there. So I think some sound effects would actually be helpful. You know, this could be a courtesy to males all over the.
I'm just gonna squeeze my lime a little bit into my drink.
Carla's about to take it. Come on, Carla, bring it in.
If I put fucking road signs down there, they couldn't read them.
Yeah, well, I saw a dead end once. It said dead end cervix.
You say
Sure,
cervix?
maybe for you.
I think this is good though, because this will be like an educational tool for men. You know, this is where
It's
I'm at.
needed.
You've got various sound effects to let your man know where you're at now. And this
Where's
could be
the button where they pay attention and care about somebody other than themselves?
I think that
Where-
should be Morgan Freeman's voice, don't you?
That's harder to find than that other tiny button, which yeah, it's very difficult to find.
Listen,
I've never
I
On
want
found
the
it.
inside of a muddled line.
I want to know, Polly, I
I
want to know.
like her.
Yeah, Jordyn, you're a permanent. You know what? Fuck Garrett, he's gone. Our other
Staying, honey.
episode, season 1, episode 61B of the Hate Napkin. I'm your co-host Eric. Here's your other co-host Jordyn. And listen, now
Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
qualify. Wait, we qualified for all sorts of grants we didn't before. Here we go.
Shut up. Please shut up.
We got to clean up our act here. Got to clean up our act.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next Tuesday, folks. No. Okay. So we got loud children's toys. Does anybody else have anything they hate?
I have one.
Yeah. Please shoot.
I want to talk about Anne Heche.
Wait, she's dead.
She
You can't.
dead?
She just
Yeah,
died?
dead. Yeah, she's dead. I don't hate her,
Okay. Good.
but I don't hate her. I hate the imperfect shits on the internet who are sitting there saying the most awful, horrible things about her. I get it. She was troubled. What she did was terrible. But she was somebody's wife, daughter, sister, mother. I understand showing a little mercy is hard, but isn't it always the right thing to do? The woman's dead.
Absolutely.
Her kids are going to see those shitty comments someday. Can they knock it off? She's dead. What do they want?
What? I don't know the details of her death. Was it a car accident?
Yeah, apparently she was having some, I don't know if she was having a psychotic break again or on some substance, but she was going over 90 miles an hour in a suburban neighborhood in Los Angeles, crashed into a house where the car lit on fire and set the house on fire.
Wow.
She didn't kill anybody.
Holy shit. I mean, the house values in LA, that's got to be such a property loss. Fucking hell.
Thank you for your sensitivity. So anyway, nobody but her got hurt. But I mean, it was devastating for the homeowner. And I get that. I get it. I'd be pissed if I were them too.
You think they'll put a special plaque outside? Kind of like where Eric Clapton's baby died.
What's really terrible, I have no idea who you're talking about, which
This is Ellen DeGeneres' former partner. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, that's
Oh,
about all.
Portia.
Wait,
Well,
Portia?
she's with Portia now, but she was with Anne Heche first.
Yeah, but Anne
like
Heche
3
was
years.
with Cadillac.
Wait, this is Ellen DeGeneres' former lover, Anne Heche?
Yes.
Yeah, she's dead.
Oh my gosh, poor Ellen. I'm sure she was going through it.
Ellen is with a Porsche, but Anne was with a Cadillac.
A Mini Cooper, actually.
God, that's awful.
Listen, on this show, if you drop
I hate it. I hate it so much.
If you drop
I'm
your
so glad I brought it up.
I do. Thank
Thank
you for
you for bringing up the lack of
Carol, because
sensitivity.
It should be talked about.
You know what?
Nah, it should be talked about.
Let's be
I
honest.
don't care about talking about it, but the woman said she's never going to read their hateful comments. Her kids will.
Her children, though.
Here's the thing about this show. Somewhere in the beyond, Anne Heche is sitting there. Let's imagine she can see all the bullshit that's being written about her. She would come to the hate napkin and go, you know what? That was funny. And you know, we don't hate the fact. I mean, She's dead. That's terrible. It was tragedy. But if you can't laugh at tragedy, what the fuck can you do with it? I mean, you got to sit here. You got to process it.
Look,
somehow, and
They're
we
not
do.
laughing though. They're not laughing.
Who's
They're
they?
not laughing. They're
People who are
devastated
doing
right now.
this are not laughing. The
Hands
people
dead.
listening
She's
to
not doing-
you,
He's not doing anything.
I'm kind of wondering why you would buy a Mini Cooper. I mean,
That's what she was driving, a Mini Cooper. She was flying the Mini Cooper like it was a blue Mustang.
right?
through
Yeah.
the
Why would
Suburban.
she
You know what? If she had only
just
had
drive? Drive
wait.
a coffin.
If
Buy
she
a
had
coffin and
only
put
had
wheels on it.
if she had only had sound effects on that Cooper, if she had pushed the button that said, "I'm a mad psychopath. I just drank an entire bottle of Stoli. Here I come."
This is
Everybody
fucked
would have been.
up. It's valid points though, and I'm here for it.
I'm saying
Questions that need answers.
every Mini Cooper here on out should be no, we lost. That's
I'm
it.
pretty
We
sure
lost.
she hung up. I'm pretty sure she was like, I want to be no part of this anymore.
She put her actual name. Oh, Jesus Christ. It was like boom. And all of a sudden there was a blue Mustang and it just collided into the house and bang, here we are back again. Everything's fine except Anne Hesh is still dead.
Dang. Have a moment of silence.
Yeah. Well, let's have a moment of silence, which will be destroyed as a child comes along and hits some loud toy.
That's what they do. That is what they do.
Oh my God. Well, Jordyn, thank you so much for joining us. I hear that you have you are being called away. Is that the case? Tell us all about this because we can't live without you.
Yeah, I am being called away, but hopefully I can come back. I'm a licensed massage therapist, so I have clients that I see throughout the day to help
Clients.
give them some peace and a relaxation.
All right, everybody. So here's a new THN plug. If you are a potential client in need of relaxation, just come on down to Columbia, South Carolina, where we will relax you.
I like
don't-
that. I don't know about the air quotations, but I like everything else.
your distrust in him is well played.
We want to see the tools of relaxation. Show us them. Come on, show us the hands.
All I got for you is a Birdman rub. Have you heard of the Birdman rub?
In Amsterdam. Yes.
Oh,
Wait.
Drop the phone.
Oh, I thought that was part of it. I was like, I thought she was like,
Wait, I think that was first turn out the lights.
Turn out the lights first.
Yeah. And then what?
you mean
Yes.
Oh!
Yes.
Yeah, this is like
oh,
wax the moon.
somebody
Yeah.
was paying attention?
Yes. I like Carla. She pays attention.
She does, but we've been mansplaining her for so long. She's just
Sick of
back
y'all.
back
so
there.
I usually do the tweezers rub. Do you guys know what that is? It's
Is this another Asian joke?
no, you just need a thumb and a pinky finger. It's different, but it's good for relaxation.
I think this is some sort of a staple I shouldn't do.
This?
Yeah, I don't know. What does this mean?
Upward and onward.
Oh, we have a resident area finger gesticulation expert, Jordyn.
I'm done. Please don't.
Wait, what does this mean then? I've been trying to figure this one out for a while.
I was going to wait for you to explain.
This episode of THN is brought to you by Dirty Sanchez. That's Dirty Sanchez. Find him at your area, Casa Linda. Okay. So we hate, what do we hate in the show? We hate children's toys that make noise. We hate of basically profiteering off of the death of crazy people, right? Let them have their moment in the shade.
Let them die in peace.
Yeah. Let them die in peace. Let them
Or
rest
in her case, pieces. I mean,
On little toy cars, speeding 90 miles an hour in suburban neighborhoods with obnoxious sirens on.
Just let them die in pieces, folks. Whether it's cancer babies or 58-year-old former Hollywood stars who dated Ellen DeGeneres.
R.I.P.
Jordyn,
do
promise
you
me
know-
you'll come back.
wait.
I
Do
will.
you know Anne?
Oh,
Was
wait,
it
shut
Anne
up.
Heche? Do you know
No, wait,
Anne
wait.
Heche's favorite dinosaur?
No.
Lickalotopus.
Oh my God. See you next Tuesday, Saurus.
You said next Tuesday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday, Source. I like that. Okay, cool.
But episode 20, you'll figure that out. So we're gonna try to do a Thanksgiving episode with everybody in the same camera.
Ooh, that's fun.
I think that means Carla on one thigh, you can be on the other thigh, and Polly can be in the middle, and we'll just take it from there.
You know they're going to be on the breast.
Wait, what? Somebody on one thigh and somebody on the other? Are you Santa? Are they on your thigh?
That's right. I'm gonna be Thanksgiving Santa, and I'm gonna put Polly in the sack with all the coal,
I like that.
and I think I like this foursome.
I do too. I feel like I am not quite so outmanned.
Yeah, that's nice.
That doesn't
Girl-
mean mansplaining is gonna come to an end, folks. We are still gonna mansplain until we
Right,
get.
and I want to correct myself. I'm really actually half black from the waist down, and I want to apologize for my previous comment because I think my previous comment was racist, and I just wanted to be honest now.
He's not being honest. He's so white from the waist down.
Actually, I think he's yellow stucco van from the waist down.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had some bumps down there, but never stucco.
Yeah, I think that's what
Yo.
THN antibiotics for the yellow stucco bumps on your genitalia. Okay, folks, you've joined us again for another lovely episode of The Hate Napkin, Season 1, 61. Season 1, Episode 61 is coming to an end. Jordyn's waving. She's lost. It's going to take her at least weeks to process this. Drink many mojitos, my friend.
Mojito.
Oh, mojito. Okay. Carla, thank you again. I hope you can head on up to the local Dairy Queen and get a dilly bar on your retirement pension.
I'm dilly barred out.
That makes two of us. Polly from Bali, fuck you.
I love you, Paul.
I don't know what else to say other than we reached deep down into the anals of
The depths.
the depths.